Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food. We are still in Las Vegas and we are on a road trip from LA to Las Vegas. We are now we're off strip, and a friend of mine, Eric, set us up with this with Ada's Wine Bar, and so we're here with Matt and the rest of the crew from Wreckless Eating as part of the We Go Main show, and we'll have a link down below for that. But basically, this is a Spanish or Mediterranean style restaurant with small plates, tapas, things along those lines. But the big draw here is the porrón, which is a glass vessel for drinking wine. It's really hard to describe it. I guess you'll have to see it when we get inside.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think both Biff and Chuck will spill it in their eyeballs.
Yeah. It's a high accuracy kind of.
I feel like if any of us have no accuracy, it's definitely Biff and Chuck.
Yeah. So looking forward to it. We'll go in and see and check it out and see what it's all about. So right now we're inside, and we were hooked up to this place by Eric, and Eric is kind of like the unofficial mayor of. Eric Gladstone of Feast and Friends had arranged our visit to Ada's Wine Bar, which is far off the Vegas Strip. He wanted us to experience something different, something atypical of what tourists flock to in Las Vegas. Eric told us that when the Strip shut down due to COVID, it forced the rest of the city to take up the slack. Ada's is inspired by Mediterranean Spanish wine bars, but it's not traditional, much like most Spanish tapas bars. Everyone on the floor is a level 2 certified sommelier or above, and the entire staff is serious about wines. Jackson Stamper from Employees Only in New York City is the chef de cuisine. Ada's was originally opened in 2019 by Chef James Trees as an Italian restaurant, but was reborn post-pandemic as a Spanish wine and tapas bar. Ada's is located at Tivoli, a shopping and dining development with a European feel which has developed slowly in Las Vegas over the past 10 years.
All right, so this is the magical porrón. It is a traditional vessel that they created in the Basque Country of Spain, and it's meant to be drank during their lunch before, of course, another resting period of siesta, but meant to kind of reset, refresh, and revive the mind and the body. So they formed this great little vessel called a porrón, easy to hold, easy to drink from, and typically there's always a very low alcoholic beverage in here. It could be a dry Spanish cider, something like this, an indigenous wine called Chacoli, made from Hammurabi Zori grape, or it could be a cava, which is a sparkling wine from the region. As time progressed, it became kind of a competition, maybe even a little novelty, and the wealth and prosperity of every part of your being is based on how high you can get the liquid into the mouth hole. So we're going to see how wealthy I am of mind and body today. Hopefully good.
Bravo.
That's why.
It's not getting it all over your clothes, right?
And that's kind of the fun part of it. The great thing about the wine, low alcohol, there's really not any sugars that kind of are left, so you kind of don't even feel sticky or anything, and it doesn't stain. I tell people this is kind of like a lemon lime peach zesty water, and I'll let you guys decide that for your own, because all of you have to try it.
This is very strange.
You got long arms.
I know.
Stretch them out, man. Come on. Don't be scared.
It's good. It's delicious. I think you said the same thing. All right. Lift it. Here you go.
Very nice.
Let's go all down me.
I smell like Vegas and I haven't really been through Vegas yet. See, he's the expert. What a master.
Eric, you've done this before. You've done this before.
So this actual wine is from the region. It's a Chacoli. It's a 2020 Amasoy Hammurabi Zori. They do make a great style of this wine up there called from the Hammurabi Belza, which is the rosé style. But it's indigenous to that region. Always has a little bit of effervescence. Sometimes they kind of shoot a little carbonation. So like I said, it's kind of like their wake and pick me up. when I'm looking for a wake and pick me up, it's this or a G&T. So.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that in the other videos.
I can. So we have a pretty fun wine list, especially for Vegas in this area. We're sneaking in things that typically you don't find in, your grocery or in Total Wine. Not that those are horrible or bad by any means. It's just fun to introduce people to new things. So for your white that I thought would be really great with the endive salad and with the hummus is Where's Linus? This is a Sauvignon Blanc made in Lake County. So Lake County is this really fun, cool, up-and-coming region in California. This is one of the very few BIPOC-owned wineries in the United States. So I'm really happy that we're able to bring this in. Plus, it's an all-natural style, and it doesn't smell or taste like, boop, I will beat myself out. A lot of wines that say they're natural, sometimes they are, and that's not always the best thing. Really fun, really refreshing. Love that we can carry that. The next is really something unique as well by the glass that we're pouring, Berger 2017 Zweigelt. You can kind of say it like Zweigelt, and it makes it even cooler. We actually keep this chilled, so it's kind of like a refreshing summer little pop in your mouth kind of wine. Some people say porch pounder, I say balcony sipper. Even though I'm Jersey, I'm really not fancy, so it's a porch pounder. But Zweigelt tends to be either really intense and graphic on the palate, or it's like this, where it kind of pops and it lifts you up, and it's got some peppery, fun little crunchy notes to it. So I thought that would be really good with that oxtail jam.
Alright, hi, my name's Jackson Stamper. I'm Chef de Cuisine here at Ada's Wine Bar. Welcome in. You want to talk about the food a little bit? We have our endive salad, braised oxtail jam, and red beet hummus. So the red beet hummus, it comes with a fresh crudité. It's completely 100% vegan. It's got the bright red from the beet and a little sugary flavor to the hummus, which makes it nice and delightful. We throw a little chili oil on top. Then we have our endive salad, which we like to call salad nachos. We dress it with a chorizo dressing and then top it with rosemary breadcrumbs and a secrete Compostelle cheese, which is this wonderful funky cheese from Basque, France. And then we have our braised oxtail jam with caramelized Canne de Cambre cheese. It's hard to go wrong with sweet, spicy meat and then tangy, sharp cheese on top of it, spread on bread. It's all pretty delicious.
I was mentioning earlier how the beet hummus is you're taking two things that if you mix it the wrong way, you would bring out the worst in both, but somehow you bring out the best in both. It's like, did it take a lot of experimenting till you got that right?
So it did. So that's a dish that actually goes back with Chef James Trees to the original version of Ada's here, and we just loved it so much that we continued doing it. So it was really finding the balance of roasting the beets just right. So it's almost like we braise them in a little bit of liquid with red wine vinegar, and it keeps a lot of their flavor and their sugar inside of the beet, and then we puree that and fold it into a hummus that we make in-house.
It's awesome. I mean, everything's really, really good.
Awesome.
Oh my God, that was like an amazing experience. I've never experienced anything like that. I'm so cool of Eric to set us up with that. I mean, what do you guys think, honestly?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah,
like,
it was fantastic.
I think most of the dishes in there were like really solid, but that was it the oxtail jam?
Oxtail jam.
Easily one of the best dishes I've ever had in my entire life. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it now.
But the thing is, like, I'm not a big vegetable fan, but those two vegetable dishes were like
they were really
good.
I like the endive, they made me like a form of lettuce. So
yeah. So my thing is, if you're gonna come out to Vegas, like go off the strip and definitely check out a place like this. Ada's is like awesome, really amazing. But if you do come out here, be careful because it's crazy out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. We'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.